It is widely understood that the new year occurs on January 1st. That date is a product of political and religious decisions, whereas there is another date that is tied directly to the relationship between the sun and earth, the vernal equinox. The vernal equinox, occurring around March 20th or 21st, is when day and night are nearly equal, a day of balance and renewal. Astrologically, this marks the sun's entry into Aries, the first 30 degrees of the zodiac and the true beginning of the astrological year. The signs, as we know them, are based on the sun's movement, not constellations. Aries, the natural starting point, is the first 30 degrees of solar arc following the sun's movement north of the equator. For much of history, the new year was tied to the vernal equinox. The Babylonians celebrated the new year with the first new moon after the northward equinox, marking it with an 11-day festival. In ancient Persia, Nowruz, the Iranian New Year, was celebrated on the vernal equinox, symbolizing renewal and rebirth. Many medieval Christians recognized March 25th as the start of the year, aligning with the equinox. Easter is always the first Sunday, following the first full moon after the equinox. The move to January 1st as New Year's Day was a political and religious decision. In 1582, Pope Gregory XIII introduced the Gregorian calendar, shifting New Year's Day from the equinox to January 1st to correct calendar drift. In Anglo-Saxon England, the year started on December 25th until William the Conqueror changed it to January 1st in 1066. Constantine later made Easter the official start of the year, which lasted until 1565, when Charles IV reinstated New Year's to January 1st. Britain resisted the Gregorian calendar until 1752. Those who continued celebrating the New Year between March 25th and April 1st were mocked with fake gifts, giving birth to April Fool's Day. Moving the New Year from March to January disrupted the natural order of the months. September 7, October 8, November 9, and December 10 no longer align with their numerical names because the year was realigned to start in winter instead of spring. Despite the widespread acceptance of January 1st, many cultures still recognize the vernal equinox as the true new year. Nowruz remains a major celebration in Iran and among Zoroastrians worldwide, symbolizing renewal. Similarly, the Baha'i calendar marks the new year, now Ruz, on the vernal equinox, emphasizing spiritual rebirth. The Chinese Lunar New Year actually marks the start of spring and the month of the tiger. This date aligns with the Aquarius new moon, which is still winter from the Western context. For the Chinese, the vernal equinox occurs in the middle of the second lunar month, which is the month of the rabbit. However, the association of the new year equating to spring is still a feature. The true new year isn't about a man-made calendar, it's about the natural cycle of the sun. The vernal equinox marks the real point where the year begins anew. Understanding this history allows us to appreciate how different cultures have measured time, and why aligning with nature might make more sense than following an arbitrary date. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep astrology insights.